What can you tell me about Mike Hillis?
Oh, we're pretty broken up about this.
Investigators tracked down American Eagle's Raleigh-Durham base manager.
Unfortunately, we had a lot of complaints about his flying.
I was really surprised to hear him say that.
Complaints? From whom?
Well, several first officers that flew with him out of Raleigh.
Co-pilots were whispering to their colleagues it was something not normal.
When we had co-pilots that were afraid to fly with him, and they'd keep a close eye on what he was doing.
Really?
If pilots are afraid to fly with this guy, which is essentially what the base manager told us, that's very revealing about the accident.
Made every mistake in the book in the last 2 minutes of the flight.
I had anger, sure, at that time for the pilot and the co-pilot for the errors that they made. Ultimately, there was more pointing fingers to the airline.
At American Eagle, access documents about Hillis's past before they hired him. He might not have been in that cockpit on December 13th, 1994.
The final takeaway from 3379 is that we've got to identify those airmen that don't display airmanship qualities.
The crash of Flight 3379 reveals deep flaws in the standard hiring practices of U.S. airlines. Background information on pilots is almost never shared between airlines.
If I was to apply for a job somewhere, they would check my references. This is a pilot. Isn't it important that we find out if this person is competent enough?
We asked for it in 88, 90.
Tragically, the case of Flight 3379 is not unprecedented.
And again in 93.
In 3 previous accidents, the NTSB recommended that records from previous employers be made available to a pilot's current employers.
4th time's the charm.
Now, for the 4th time, the NTSB recommends that U.S. airlines conduct better background checks on prospective pilots. But still, no changes are made to federal regulations.
I felt like I had to do something. I had to speak for these 15 people that couldn't speak. And I went and spoke in front of Congress.
In 1996, 2 years after the crash, Congress passes the Pilots Record Information Act to ensure airlines have access to previous companies' pilot records.